Welcome to today's Discovery Lab session on having it all, improved tracking partnerships, and insights with CJ's Universal Tag. We're excited to walk you through what this is and why it matters. And also this session is geared mostly towards advertisers/brands. And also just a heads up, we're gonna sprinkle in some pop quiz questions throughout the session, and the first person to answer is gonna get a little prize, a little after party drink on us. So you're not super close, so I might just chug it your way. No, I'm just kidding, come up after if I point at you. All right, first let us introduce ourselves. So my name is Helene Saxena, and I'm the Strategic Solutions Director here at CJ. I'm based out of Santa Barbara. Yes, very grateful. I've been at CJ for 10 years now, and my area of expertise is on the advertiser side, developing and executing strategy for brands of all shapes and sizes and of all different verticals. So over the past few years, really with that deep knowledge of CJ's technology, I'm now in a role where I am helping guide the development of our solutions. I'm also helping to enable the adoption of all of these solutions across our global business. And I'm also working with fostering and nurturing strategic partnerships to embed within our CJ technology. And I'm here with my colleague.
Hi everyone, my name is Eirik. I'm the Strategic Partnerships Director here at CJ. I've been at CJ for about 8 years, started my career on the client development side, similar to Helene, managing advertiser programs, and then I moved into managing our self-service book of business, so advertisers who use our technology but manage their programs themselves. And through that, I really focused on driving scalable solutions for how we can get our self-service huge portfolio to take advantage of all the CJ solutions. How do you train them in a scalable way? And recently I moved over to the strategic partnerships team and trying to take that mindset into our strategic partnerships, which could be any company that CJ partners with that offers some sort of technology that's complementary to ours. And we'll get a little bit into that in the presentation, but that's kind of the background about me. And there's of course overlap with CJ's own solutions in the partner solutions that we offer. So that's why Helene and I work very closely. And we're both here today to talk to you about our Universal Tag. And a little bit about me, I have a lot of outdoor hobbies, but I also have a 2-year-old daughter. So that's pretty much my hobby these days, is just running after her. So.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot my fun fact. Yeah. I started learning how to sail a 22-foot boat, so that's been really scary, but fun. Great, so to start, I'm gonna provide you with a quick overview of the evolving state of browser policies and the tracking landscape, which is really driving the need for updated solutions. So this timeline here from eMarketer highlights significant industry changes that are impacting traditional identifiers used for marketing and analytics measurement. So with the introduction of GDPR by the EU in 2016, Google has made sweeping changes to how users are tracked across websites. And those changes are driven by heightened privacy concerns, technological changes, and regulatory shifts. So Safari and Firefox, which are about 21% of all global traffic, they've already deprecated third-party cookies. And furthermore, Google's plans to shift to a user choice model displays additional risk and uncertainty. Well, and right now it's unclear on how that change with Google is going to impact. But historical data shows us that the user choice model that Apple came out with, the tracking transparency framework, that users are really clicking allow about 20% of the time. So at CJ, we recognize the need to adapt to these industry changes. All right, so enter the creation of Universal Tag. This tracking method offers 3 key benefits that we'll walk you through today. It improves conversion tracking. It improves conversion tracking on restricted browsers, and improved tracking leads to better reporting, optimized partnerships, and enhanced customer experiences. 2, enhanced data insights. UT enhances visibility into customer journeys. It's ensuring that you understand your customer interactions. This leads to better data collection, more effective marketing, and driving better ROI. And 3, there's no integration for technology publishers. So CJ is taking on the development work of integrating hand-vetted technology partners and within the Universal Tag. This is a great benefit in case that advertisers want to work with any of these publishers, we've already done the heavy lifting and they're already enabled within the tag. Next. All right, so what is CJ's universal tag? So this is how I pictured it if it had a body. Well, it's actually how AI pictured it when I said, create a strong computer type image. And it took a few iterations. But in short, it's a website tag for all shopping pages on an advertiser's site. It utilizes first-party cookies and enables persistent tracking. And what differentiates it from our other tracking methods? Well, it tracks CJ event in more places than our legacy tag. It enables you to also take advantage of the continuous improvements that CJ is making to our tracking system so that advertisers don't have to make integration changes themselves. And it's also our only tracking solution that unlocks enhanced data reporting and those select publishers' technology integrations, which they're here today, and we'll speak more about them in a little bit. So we hope at this point that you're wondering how you can get set up. So we've developed multiple integration options that you can select, whichever method works best for your company. Like I mentioned before, some browsers and devices are already blocking third-party cookies completely unless they originate from the same domain as your website. So universal tag via reverse proxy is used to point your web server to a CJ server. And this is what allows CJ's tag to utilize storage solutions in your domain to ultimately track the conversions and attribute them to your partners. So also, if you use any of these e-commerce platforms like Shopify, Magento, who is now Adobe Commerce, or WooCommerce, CJ has fast-tracked the integration to be done via a plugin with these platforms. And there are some considerations to consider if you're going to go the plugin route, so make sure that you take those into account if you want to do plugin or go the direct route. All right, pop quiz. Where is the universal tag located? You can shout out the answer. B, correct. Yellow shirt, you get a free drink ticket.
Come up here
after. All right, so let's jump to what data you can access with CJ's universal tag. All right, so our data scientists have created powerful customer behavior analytics reporting. Incrementality shows you a comparison between affiliate and non-affiliate traffic. You can view different KPIs like revenue per shopper, AOV, etc., and see how those different KPIs compare when affiliate is in the customer journey versus when it's not. And then going a level deeper, going into cross-channel journey, this breaks out your non-affiliate bucket into all those other marketing channels. So then you can see how affiliate and a specific marketing channel is working with your customer journeys, and see how those different KPIs are impacted when affiliate is in the journey. All right, cross-channel journey is a dashboard. It's available within advanced analysis, so within your CJ account, you're able to, as long as you're integrated with a universal tag, you have access to that today. Universal tag literally takes trillions of page loads and constructs these into journeys. It's a full picture of the shopping journey that measures all the touch points prior to a purchase. But it's not only the customers that made a purchase, but it also includes all the journeys that did not end up turning into a purchase. So to illustrate this, let me just show you here. This is a shopper click path. So we start in the discovery stage, which includes clicking on Google Ads within this window. Then you see that in the evaluation stage, additional clicks happen. They've gone to Retail Me Not, they've also clicked on organic search, they've also clicked on honey, and eventually the user clicks on the brand's email, and then they convert. So at the point of decision, that's what ends up being makes it a converting journey. Incorporating non-converting journeys allows you to see which customer paths are actually working for you. The other thing to note is that this reporting includes conversion data regardless if it's tracked in your affiliate program or not. And that's because this is a 45-day window that we're looking at. So it's regardless of the program terms and the referral window that you have. The reason for that is we're trying to look at the full customer journey. So you want to see if your affiliates that are further up in the customer journey are making an impact to your program and to your business. And then lastly, you can also filter by additional dimensions. So you can drill down by the publisher level. You can even drill down to promotional models and see how is the loyalty vertical impacting the outcomes of my other marketing channels. All right, so to provide you with some inspiration, here are some other top questions that are asked that this reporting can help you answer. So do journeys that touch affiliates convert more often? Or do they have a higher AOV? What channel combinations help drive better KPIs? Where can you find synergies in your marketing messages? Or with specific publishers, like how does having publisher X in your affiliate journey, how does that impact the outcomes of your other marketing channels? All right, true or false?
Another drink ticket up for grabs, so.
Customer journey includes before a purchase and also non-converting journeys. True? Black shirt, yes, true. All right.
Thank you. Oh, I need to turn on my mic. Thank you, Helene. So Helene covered some good reasons for why you should consider CJ's Universal Tag and why it's our recommended integration. But we're also not naive. We know that there's probably, everyone has a long roadmap, right? It's hard to get things prioritized. There's a lot of other, like Helene covered, have been a lot of changes in the marketing landscape over the last few years that there's other channels that need integration updates. There's maybe publishers that require integrations, and you need to prioritize all of these. These are some of the most common challenges we hear, or like the most common barriers we hear to why an advertiser can't move forward with an integration. It's like, yeah, the integration sounds great, the benefits sound good, but we don't have our roadmap is full, or we just don't have the resources, or there's a long vetting process for these types of integrations. Or sometimes it's hard to justify the investment in the integration before you've tested it, and you can't really test it until you've done the integration, right? So it's kind of a chicken and the egg situation. Well, these are actually the exact reasons why you'll want to consider CJ's Universal Tag, because we have made CJ's Universal Tag the one integration to rule them all. So what do we mean by that? It means that through CJ's Universal Tag, you can launch tag partners, so publishers who require an integration, with zero integration work needed. And as you can see, it makes Frodo and Gandalf very, very happy. It'll make you just as happy. So what exactly is a Universal Tag partner? Well, it's any publisher that would require some sort of direct integration with you for you to work with them traditionally, but CJ has now placed them within our own tag, so you can work with them with zero integration work needed. This is the button from our product team's office where they just enabled a partner for you. Of course, that's also AI created, but you get the point, right? You can just tell us, hey, we want to work with this publisher, and we can enable them at the click of a button for you, versus traditionally you would have had to work with them directly to integrate them on your site. It makes it a lot easier to test new partners. There's no upfront cost for you in testing them, right? And then you might be asking yourself, why would a publisher need an integration? Well, the three most common reasons are: one, they interact with customers on your site, something we call like site optimization solutions. Two, they might need an alternative tracking method to the click. For example, if it's a video ad, there might not be a click in that for that customer, right? So how do you track it? Well, you can do it through something like IP address matching, and that can be done through a tag on your site. And then lastly, they can use it for customer profiling. If the publisher wants to optimize their campaigns so they can go out and fill gaps in your marketing, they need to learn about your customers so they have that data, and they can do that through a tag. So we already have 4 publishers available as Universal Tag partners, and they are TV Scientific, Upsell It, Intently, and Yieldify. TV Scientific is very exciting. They were the first company to provide connected TV marketing on a CPA model. Traditionally, connected TV has been done on a CPM model, where the performance can be a little bit murky, at least coming from the affiliate space. We think that's murky. But they offer it on a CPA model, and again, zero integration work on a CPA model. You can work with TV Scientific, huge reach in the connected TV space, and excellent targeting capabilities. Upsell, Intently, and Yieldify, they are all what we call site optimization partners. So they would interact with customers on your site to reduce cart abandonment and increase your conversion rate, increase your AOV. They all have different flavors of those types of solutions. So if you're interested in that type of partner, I highly recommend speaking to all of them. I know at least Upsell It and Intently are here at the conference, so you can speak to them here. And again, as a reminder, this means you can, whereas just traditionally, this might be something you're interested in, but then you have to justify an integration. If you have CJ's Universal Tag, you don't need to justify the integration. It's already done for you, and you can just run a test campaign right away. So just simplifies everything, makes it much easier to find best partners for you and to run these types of campaigns. There's more partners coming. These are just the ones we have available already. To give you kind of a teaser of the types of partnerships that we will be launching. So we will be launching brand-to-brand / retail media, depending on what you like to call it. But essentially, it allows you to monetize your site by hosting ads from other offers. Like probably the most common version of this that everyone has seen is like post-transaction ads, right, for a complementary brand. So you can now run that through CJ, through our Universal Tag, or we will be launching that. AI customer solutions, so for example, if you want an AI customer chat on your site to help your customers and improve your customer experience, but also drive customers towards the point of conversion, then that will be available in the near future. And then retargeting, pre-targeting, like I said, publishers can use the tag for profiling, and then they can go out and find new customers for you by what they learned about your customers on your site. And again, with this, it's all with zero integration work and on a CPA model, so it's essentially no upfront cost for you and no risk to test these kinds of campaigns. So another last pop quiz. Which 4 publishers are already available through our Universal Tag? And if you don't remember all 4, whoever remembers 2 first will get the drink ticket.
Upsell is the only one I can remember. Scientific, Upsell It, Yieldify.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Ooh, you get it.
Winners.
Awesome. So we're getting close to the end here. Takeaways and next steps. So takeaways, if you only remember 3 things from this, then Frode wants you to remember that the Universal Tag ensures tracking integrity against an evolving digital marketing landscape. It unlocks enhanced reporting so you get a full view of the customer, how your customers interact, the full customer journey, how they interact across channels, and you can activate new partnerships with zero integration work needed. So lastly, I guess a question for the advertisers in the crowd. How many here are already Universal Tag integrated? 3 of you, 4 of you? Awesome. So for you, the question is really, are you taking advantage of these benefits that you already have available to you, right? Are you running TV ads on a CPA basis or site abandonment on a CPA basis through CJ? Or have you taken a look and used our advanced analysis to optimize your affiliate campaigns? And then for the rest of you that haven't moved forward yet, well, it's a question of reaching out to our CJ support team so you get customized integration instructions for your specific setup. And we also actually have Ed Geyer here, who's sitting right here, who's our lead integration engineer. So if you have tech questions, he's here available. We'll be around for a few minutes after the session, which will end right now, and available for questions. So, and Helene and I will be here too, who can answer questions. So yeah, with that, thank you.
Thank you.